smooching. What if we kissed on the couch? I mean, it looks like a good enough place to do that to me, but what do I really know? No one's kissing me on the couch or otherwise. The world is just a meme at this point. Always has been. God damn it, dude. Who is Pharrell Williams? It might seem crazy what I'm about to say, okay? Are you gonna say it? Dude, just give us the answer. Who is that person? Come on. You know you want it.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say.
Yes, I get the joke. You know you wanna.
Sunshine, she's looking to pick a brain.
Comebacks for wow, you're as sharp as a marble. That's just how I roll. Wait, why would I need comebacks for that? Who the hell has ever said you are as sharp as a marble? That's a new one to me. Look, I may not be the most cultured guy in the world, but I feel like I know some things, and I've never heard that phrase before. I kind of like it. When you're on an alternate Earth where there are more lions and autumn is really long, twice the pride, double the fall. See, that would be great. I wouldn't mind living with double the lions, and I really wouldn't mind living in a world where fall or autumn, whatever you want to call it, is twice as long. You know what? How about this? We get rid of summer and winter and we just keep spring and autumn. That's it. We're good, dude. The bagel effect. That bagel really hit the spot. Yeah, get it? Do you guys know this villain's name? Do you know what they call this villain in this movie film?
The Spot.
I'm done. What music do I listen to? Oh boy. Totally not a shit post. OBCD. All right. God damn, dude. A swarm of bees have formed on a Pixie bike in Montreal. Damn. Okay, well, you know what? There's got to be someone you can call to get them safely moved somewhere else. Look at them. They're just minding their own damn business, honestly. I can't believe this. Now it's a B-cycle, a two-beeler. I don't know why I think out of those three, a two-beeler is both the worst and the best one, somehow. It's the biggest stretch of the trio, but it's the right level of stupid for this sort of post. Oh, repost this on r/Amish. Amish people are on Reddit? Oh, for fuck's sake, you got me good. Subs I fell for. You know what? I kind of want to go visit r/Amish now just to see what it really is. Is it a big Rickroll or something? What's going on over there for real? Took me a moment to realize. Yesterday I saw a book called How to Solve 50% of Your Problems. So I bought 2 books. This would only solve 75% of your problems though. Ooh, alright, how many copies am I gonna have to buy to solve 100%? How many? Because you see, I never got math or understood what the hell math even meant. I don't know what numbers are or how to count past 4. So if you can help me out with that one in particular, that would be super stellar, fantastic, awesome sauce. Context. The scream made into bread. That's pretty freaking dope. Missed opportunity to say dope. Take my upvote and leave. We definitely don't always need the take my upvote and get out of here, kid comment. We don't always need you. You know what space is great? You shut your mouth. You shut your goddamn mouth right now. I don't like you. I don't like your creepy little alien face. I don't like it. Go away. I've lost 3 of my sisters. They're all non-binary now. How? Wait, how do you call in English non-binary siblings? With a phone. How do you call them? I get what your real question is, but it's a dumb real question, so have a good day. I demand an answer. I've only got one question, and y'all already know what it is. I think I know what your stupid question is. She is certainly the centaur of attention. I hate you so much. Not consistent, but I make between 180 to 220 depending on the year as a crane operator. 180 to 220K operating cranes? I guess it goes up and down. God damn it. You got his ass. But for real though, how do you get into a job as specific as crane operator? I'm curious, because that's a kick-ass fucking salary. And how do you, growing up, go, I want to be a crane operator, and then realistically follow that path? Is there a degree? Dry humor. Insulting oneself with an injury. Okay? I actually lent a girl an umbrella yesterday, which makes the total number of girls I've made wet this year -1. I appreciate this kind of dry humor. You know what? Me too. But hey, at least you were a nice guy, giving her an umbrella. That's just some real G shit right there. Is 3 fingers too much? Not at all. Most people have 10. Aha, that's the key word there. Most. I have 26 fingers. When life gives you the middle finger by not giving you the middle finger. Oh, how do you flip somebody off? She's probably invented her own way to do it. Well, she's a 10, but only counts to 8. Good one! High 4! That just reminds me of the joke in the Cat in the Hat movie. The cinematic masterpiece that's genuinely fun to watch. The earliest carol singers can be found on the what tapestry? They were soldiers from Western France. They were known as the Britney Spears. Annoying, but sadly true. Do you ever eat some disappointing junk food and it's like, I'm clogging my arteries for this? Oh yeah, all the time. Most of the crappy food that I eat, or most of the food that I eat, is crappy and, well, it's just unsatisfying garbage. That's why you've got to eat satisfying garbage. That's right, eat the good crap. You know what? Have an apple, have 4. Stop, prevent your death. Go no farther. Fact. More than 300 divers, including open water scuba instructors, have died in caves just like this one. Fact. You needed training to dive. You need cave training and cave equipment to cave dive. Fact. Without cave training and cave equipment, divers can die here. Fact. It can happen to you. There's nothing in this cave worth dying for. Do not go beyond this point. That's just an all-timer right there. That sounds metal AF. Well, you can tell because of the rust. I mean, it is sitting underwater. I guess it makes sense. Bees can fly higher than Mount Everest. Angle of wings at normal pressure. Angle of wings at low pressure. Houseflies and mosquitoes have been collected at 1,000 meters. Most geese and ducks reach around 2,000, 4,000, 6,000, 8,000. Oh my good God, bees. That's impressive. Not impressed. Mount Everest can't even fly. Hey, wait. Can it not? No, real question here. I thought that's why people were so scared of it, was because it could move around at will. You are still smart and capable of successing in your field, even though you've lost interest in everything. What if I'm a scarecrow? Then you would be outstanding in your field. But well, the setup right there, you knew exactly what the response was going to be. But what if I'm a scarecrow? You were just calling a 46-year-old Redditor to come out of nowhere and make that goddamn joke like it was the first time it's ever been made. All right, what do we have here? This amazing sculpture is called the Caring Hand, and it's located in Switzerland. It's a palm tree. This one we've seen before, and it's still beautiful. Probably in the top 10. Can't see your body doing that. My body is a machine that turns water into piss. That's a shit post. Or, I guess in this case, it's a piss post. Thank you, ass potato for your input on this very, very valuable post in r/anti-meme. These plates are face down. When you find the one that is face up, all of the plates will have turned face up. I'm gonna keep it real with you, G. They all look like they're turned face up. I can't find one that looks to be turned down. I just can't. Name one rapper you hate. I personally don't really like Lil Nas X.
Well, Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. Those rappers. Always ripping the bottoms off of the chocolate.
Yeah, okay. All right. I feel like this one's been done a billion times, though. Okay, roast me. Messy, babyface, 25-year-old. Destroy me. So this is either going to be really, really mean and evil, or pretty crafty. You look like Jimi Hendrix's gay brother. Gimme Mendix. Okay, yep. The gay brother thing, whatever, that was lame, but the fact that you were able to really compound on that with a perfect spoof name, that's probably the single smartest roast me comment I've ever seen, Smasher31221. So thank you for your contribution. Absolutely beautiful. Under a video talking about North Korea sending poop-filled balloons to South Korea. Korea posting without internet. Yes, they are. Is it still happening? Soup is witchcraft. We put plants, spices, and dead animals into a cauldron and follow instructions from a book written by old people. And you don't even need to do that, the book written by old people part. You could just, pay attention to that giant pot of crap. And you know what? You can come out with something pretty good at the end. So long as you actually let it sit long enough for your dead animal to cook, because that part's, in particular, pretty goddamn important. What the hell is loitering? You're telling me I can't just stand here for a second? Yeah, isn't that a dystopian thought? Loitering. We had to invent a specific word for, this guy has been in this area for too long. It has to become a crime. Isn't that just one of the weirdest things you've ever heard? All of this new technology, and somehow this is still the best. Like the brand, mother stork tosses misbehaving chick out of the nest. They're pretty high up. Is that chick okay? Parents, don't do that. Don't do it. Don't. I know what you're thinking. Storks really do drop off babies. They really do, don't they? Speaking of, you should totally watch the movie Storks. It's pretty goddamn good. On a post talking about 2010 mustache tattoos. Oh, those ones that people put on their fingers? Yeah, those were hilarious, weren't they? What? Those were tattoos? I thought those idiots were just using Sharpies. Bro got pushed on the swing mid-comment. What? I thought those idiots, just using Sharpies. Screw you. You made me laugh. That one's pretty good. Vietnamese cafe's Wi-Fi password. All right. Wi-Fi password. 123 pho 56. I thought it was pho, not pho. Thought it was pho. I mean, I don't know. It still works. It's cute. That's pretty funny.
Bro, I have diabetes type 1. Thanks, bro. Jesus, prepare yourself to be fracked. It didn't turn out great the last time he was nailed by a guy. Oh my god, take my upvote. When she says she uses OnlyFans, but there's an AC unit at her house. Liar! Hey, you don't know. It might be really expensive to run that unit, and she might just be using fans. A zebra bit me in my left arm. I'd just be glad I didn't bite you in or around the zebra region. I don't have boobs, so this is irrelevant. You better not be lying to me. Well, I am not a cheetah. Oh, this is gonna be a tough one. Oh, I hate puns. Oh, this is gonna be painful, isn't it? Also, I don't care if you have boobs or not. You get bit in that area. I'm pretty sure it's gonna hurt. The opposite of wrong is left. I really think the third panel of this needs a Reddit upvote icon. That's my only contribution to this. The four horsemen of 3/4. 75%. 3 false, 0.75. There is no fourth panel. There were only 3. How to turn on a light? People who know, people who don't know. r/Angryupvote. The heavier. Well, I sure wish this paperwork were a little lighter. Get out! You heard pineapple pizza. I don't think you hear pineapple pizza, but if you hear pineapple pizza, maybe consult a medical professional. But anyways, now behold, kidney pizza. Certified stupid. Takes too long to bake because you gotta cook the piss out of it. r/Angryupvote. Very funny. I want a brain transplant. Change my mind. I think that's pretty much the statement of work. A foolish man complains of his torn pocket, while a wise man uses it to scratch his... okay then. Where do bad rainbows go? Prism. It's a light sentence and gives them time to reflect. I just want to call out the fact that this joke is like at least 20 years old, because I remember reading it in a joke book in first grade. So no. What is R22? Female version of R2D2, missing the D. Take my r/Angryupvote and get out. Well, I've already seen the best Reddit has to offer me today. My day is complete. That was honestly the most professional dad joke I've seen in a very long time. If the stork is the bird that delivers babies, then the bird that prevents them must be the swallow. This pun is so foul. Take my upvotes. Got a new puppy. He won't leave me alone. I think you popped your pants. You son of a... What's the great push? About 10 minutes after my second cup of coffee. Here, take this upvote and get out. Refuses to elaborate, leaves. Well, at least they do what they say on the tin. Please read my exciting young adult novel, A Bowl of Mac and Cheese. In stores now. You sound like a real master of your craft. Get out. Yo, why is there light coming from my drain? Thinking of what's causing this is really draining. No, that was stupid. I'm sorry. No, absolutely. That was not good. What's okay to steal? Your own bike back. Was involved in a situation where that actually happened with my own bike. Would that be stealing or recovering? Rescuing. Recycling. All right, that was a good one. I like that. You're doing it right now. But why would I ever do that? Sire, this meme only makes sense if you read the panels backwards. But why would I ever do that? You're doing it right now. Doctor Strange walks into a bar. Barman goes, sorry, we don't work today. Doctor Strange walks into a bar. Dormammu, I've come to bar again. Rolled Royce. How do you do that? Forget the pun. I want to know the story of how somebody rolled a Rolls Royce, unless this is from Top Gear, in which case, okay. That explains everything. The more you weigh, the harder you are to kidnap. Stay safe, eat cake. Do the red letters mean anything? No, they don't. I tried. This is how baby koalas get weighed. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's so cute. Always gotta weigh up my koalas before making a sale. Need to make sure it meets the qualifications. Frack you, take it. Claustrophobic patient getting up mid-MRI scan due to a panic attack. Oh, I got questions about this, but would be a cool Nirvana album. I think Kurt actually looked like that the last time anyone saw him. Have an upvote, you sick bastard. I loved that man, but I think he'd see the humor in it. That was a terrible post. I didn't like that at all. But I also have questions about this because MRI machine is like a big tube. They kind of have to pull you out before you can get up. Otherwise, you just like smack into the tube. How do I know? I've had many MRIs. It's fun. It's great. I hate it. Mama, life had just begun, but now I've gone and thrown it all away. Mama, ooh, oh God. Oh, I hate it. Probably as much as y'all hated my singing. They keep seeing gender and sex are the same thing, but I don't remember having gender with your mom last night. Yes, there we go. Adding this to my policy of just not taking transphobic people seriously anymore. There are tools to make your comebacks better. That's a nice ham you got there. It would be a shame if somebody put an S in front and an E behind it. Damn it. God damn it. Me, the earth isn't flat. Flat earther, correct. Me, huh? Flat earther. It's the shape of an Italian car. Me, what? Flat earther. You read my name wrong, didn't you? Fiat earther. In my defense, I'm legally blind, so my screen reader would have caught that if this wasn't an image. An acorn is actually a tree. Really? In a nutshell, yes. Oh God. Captain. A good romance starts with a good friendship. Times 5. I'm not saying that 5 times. And a bad romance starts with rah, 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 rah. Oh, I'm listening to that after this. 11:07:23. Welcome, Bjorn. Glad he was Bjorn safely. Shut up and take my vote. Hallucination. A perception of having seen, heard, touched, tasted, or smelled something that wasn't actually there. No, I think that you're confusing this with illusion. This is a cake or something else. It's ice, but I think it looks like a cake with the troll face on it. And no, this is an illusion. But fine, it's for Reddit up points. I'll give you credit. What yells? I'm very insecure. Clicking on this post to see if any of the top comments are things you do. I didn't even think about that. Bro, I feel called out. So do I. Wait, really? People do this? Well, maybe you wouldn't know if you were insecure. Oh, I guess you would care if you were perceived as being insecure. Oh yeah. I don't give a shit. Do you have to be a really good friend or pay me good amounts of money for me to care about your opinion of me? Anglerfishes, I thought of anglerfish as plural, but procreate by having the tinier males latch onto the giant females permanently. And then the males wither away until all that's left are those things pumping stuff into the female. Men only want one thing, to be reduced into to that. That's nuts! Take your upvote and wither to nothing. Lost my glasses starter pack. I will personally give you an angry upvote. I will find this post after I'm done with this and go upvote it because that's amazing. Brazil nut can be transmitted. If you are allergic to Brazil nuts and have snacks with someone who just ate some, you might have an allergic reaction. Okay, all right, I see. To date, Brazil nuts are the only food allergen known to be sexually transmitted like any other STD. I guess that's why it's called a nut allergy. I didn't know that, but that makes sense. The way it was initially presented, I thought like the allergy itself can be transmitted. But no, I mean, you smell like garlic after you eat a ton of garlic. So like, of course the proteins and stuff would make its way through a bunch of other systems in your body. That makes sense. Dude, what are you doing? No, stop. It's all good. That's his stepson. Oh, is that what they're for? Oh, okay. Good to know. Opposite words. Always coming from, this is a Rickroll. This is a freaking Rickroll. Always coming from take me down. Never going to give you up. I do appreciate the hamster with the knife though. I like that one. I had to fire Medusa for sexual harassment. She wouldn't stop objectifying people. Okay, there's a good mythology one. I'd have fired her coworkers for being stoned at work. She loves getting guys hard. I never understood why they put some words in colors. Are you gonna get out? Get another freaking Rickroll. Read only the colored ones? Does it give you a secret message? What's up with that? Seriously, you know damn well. You know damn well. There has been an absolutely stunning woman banging on my door for a whole night. Hopefully soon she will come to the conclusion I'm never gonna let her out. Oh, you should tell her you're never gonna get. Oh my god. And never gonna run around and desert her. Never gonna make her cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna run around and hurt her. Yeah, that last part is important. This sub in a nutshell. That's a disappointingly tiny sub. Well, that caught me by surprise. I shaved my eyebrows. It looks horrible. I mean, this is the best way to appear unbothered by literally everything. Man who spent $12,480 to become a dog says he's fulfilling his dream as he's taken for walk. That looks like a dog. What? What am I reading? Surgery to become a dog might be a bridge to schedule. Wait. Oh, it's an incredibly realistic dog costume. It's not surgery. It's just a really expensive first. Okay, $12,000 seems about right. That's a fursuit. Holy hell. Yeah, no, it just looks like two pictures of a dog. I'll give it to the creator of that. Like, that completely fooled me. That was insane. You could use that in like movies for like practical effects. A single sperm contains 37.5 megabytes of DNA information. All I could think of is just like, oh, okay. You know how many people you could fit on a micro SD card? I'm sorry. Each sperm contains 4 gigabytes of info. Still, granted, most of this info is considered junk DNA, but it's still data. Each contains about 10,000 terabytes of information. Okay, that's a lot. No wonder men feel sleepy after snacks. I wonder how much of that data is redundant though. Like, is it all just basically RAID 1 or that's a lot to swallow. Yeah, I'm just gonna use the demonetization line as a jump rope today. I'm sorry, editors. Man, that little guy's back is really against the wall. Oh no, I'm under attack. You find yourself in this situation. You make a pun. Why does it match? Oh my god, that's the backyardigans. Oh my god, that took like forever to load. I had to Google image search this. It's apparently Dragon Ball. And yes, it does match. Although for some reason, if you tell an over-Botoxed person it's terrible, they never look shocked. I told my sister her eyebrows were drawn on too high. She seemed surprised. I used to date a girl with a lazy eye. Then I found out she was seeing someone on the side. But see, was it a hallucination or an illusion? Clint is the only Avenger without a mini arc in the first film. Not so. Technically, his bow is a mini arc. It's like 2. Standing ovation. Take a bow. There you go. Oh my god, just so you know, I upvoted your comment. Take solace in that as you are led to the firing squad for pun crimes. It's your punishment. There's a firing squad for pun crimes. Can I be on it? Drinking the fruitiest cocktail is the most rewarding. The whole man drink versus woman drink is so weird to me. Isn't it obvious? They're all gender fluids. Best one. Best one. Imagine if you could, though. I could effectively communicate with my chinchilla. Hey, how's it going?
Not much, just chinchilling.
Take my upvote and leave me be. Everybody Google Florida Man, followed by your birthday. Florida Man, August 22. And tell me what you get. Mine is Florida Man tries to attack neighbor with tractor. Florida Man threatens to kill man with kindness. Uses machete named kindness. r/Angryupvote. This reminds me of Trigun. There's a character called Nicholas Wolfwood, and he carries this giant cross that is basically one giant gun and a bunch of pistols. It's just a giant weapon, but it's wrapped up to look like a giant cross. And it's being unloaded by like a bunch of people at one point very early in the series. And they say like, hey, preacher man, here's your cross. Dang, that thing's heavy. And he goes, thanks. That's because it's so full of mercy. And it's just this absolute tool of destruction. I was crying on someone's arms, and the guy got an election. They were both going through a hard time. r/Angryupvote. Your username is now your full-time job /life. How screwed are you? Uninsured toast. I'm toast. Burnt your toast. Well, I'm about to ruin your day. This is the perfection. This is the best of r/Angryupvote. In your opinion, what is the dumbest way to spend time? Sitting in traffic? That's why I stand during traffic. At least I'll help you close your rings. Movies where a creature of another species with a love for good food meets a mess of a human down on his luck living in a crappy apartment, and the creature can control the guy's actions and he's unwilling at first, but they learn to cooperate, and together they can stop the evil rich man by trying to take them down. Ratatouille, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Venom. This comparison is wild, but where's the lie? Did you name your PC? If so, what's its name? I just call her my baby because unlike a woman, I know how to turn her on. Oh. Unemployed father, 19, with devastate tattooed across half of his face, complains nobody will employ him. Devastated for him. r/Angryupvote. Dude needs to invest in some liquid concealer or an online job.
What cows see when I drive past them? Well, for me, I'm also yelling, "Hey, cow." So that's got to change a little bit if it's going to be accurate to my personal experience. Who comes up with this crap? Oh God, what am I looking at? Loch Ness Monster. Okay, good. That's what I thought it was. For crying out loud. I know I don't come up with it. Behold. The Pokemon fan base. Yeah, okay, we've seen you before. You get the hell out of here. Also, beautiful screenshot from your phone. Absolutely beautiful. When opportunity knocks. Oh, for crying out loud, we still share this image around? Elon Musk ruined it. No, he ruined the let that sink in joke. He personally destroyed it. So no more of this nonsense. This is getting out of hand. I suppose. I mean, you got two hands, though. You don't have to hold it all in the one. You can cup your hands together, makes things a little bit easier. Can I take this in board examination? I'm very confused. I don't know what that means. What? Are these images supposed to go together? Ali font? I have no idea. He's technically correct. Young Americans dating in the 50s. Young Americans dating in the 2020s. Is it wonder that America is doomed? I don't get it. Both couples are black and white. Oh, that's great. Look at how many upvotes the racist meme has. 55% of people will be confused by this picture. Only 55% though. Me? I'm not so confused. I'm gonna punch this little turd out of the sky. Definitely mad about laughing at this. Did you put googly eyes in a crepe? That seems... Look, you know me. You know how I feel about googly eyes, but it's even worse when we're chucking it in food. Fun fact. In ancient Egypt, there was a parasite in the Nile River that caused urethral bleeding. This led the Egyptians to believe that men also had periods. Maybe people who think men don't have periods are in denial. Literally every time the Nile is mentioned, someone has to make a denial joke. Every time. Pretty sure it's like a law you have to follow or something. This is what happens when we depend on one person. Found in the wild on Facebook. Yeah, you shouldn't depend on one person. Codependency can be a pretty bad thing. What the hell is this? Ding dong. Nobody. Doorbells. Okay. Yeah, sure. I get it. The Dumble door. I mean, what? What else you want me to say? Can relate. I always thought I'd grow up to be Belle. Turns out I'm this lady. I need 6 eggs. But why does she need 6 eggs? In France, 1 egg is... Okay, I see. I see where you're going with that, you son of a bitch. I don't like this subreddit at all. It feels evil. What do you think? Technically, he's right, you know. This gas line happened to be laid straight through the skull of an Anglo-Saxon woman discovered in 2014. Fossil fuel. Yeah, I guess. Sure, yeah, why not? Goanna? If you get too close, you'll find out what that tail is for. Come on, mate, you know people are gonna do it anyway. Took me a couple of seconds. Hammer was invented in 8000 BC. Yeah, okay, you got me on that one. It's so hard. OP, I'm gonna fill your house with cement. This man really has a concrete plan. These parents knew. She's had a tough life. She's been to hell and back. Yeah, Jesus wasn't white. He was afterwards. God damn it. Some of them are okay. Some of them are all right. Hope they didn't lay into him. The employee who filled this Lay's bag to the max was probably fired. Fired? I think you mean laid off. Yeah. He's doing God's work, and here we are making jokes. Does anyone find it odd how the most emotionally intense scenes in a piece of media are usually the ones that end up being memes? Sure, wait a minute. Yeah, sure. Why are people canceling James? He made a mistake, and people will not accept his honest apology. What did he do? He made a mistake. Who are they talking about? I mean, funny joke, but who are they talking about? I'm really curious. If movies literally matched their titles. Yeah, okay. Is this the only one you're gonna show us? No? Okay, thank God. The Sound of Music. I suppose? Right? The Breakfast Club. But is this a club? Or is this just a family? There is a difference, okay? You gotta put more effort in. Gone with the Wind. Except he's not gone. He's right there, hanging on for dear life. So again, not enough effort was put in. Target in my town is slipping off a hillside. It became a moving target. Nice. I mean, barely. It moved for what, 30 seconds? Pick a number. Just pick one. One isn't there. Oh, god damn it! Told this girl I missed her and she replied with, "Oh, guys, what zone is this?" The O-zone. After you. A decision Sharon came to regret. She made an irrational decision. I don't know, it seemed pretty rational to me. She's not gonna know it's irrational until 300 years from now. Post comparing the size of regional birds of the Pokemon regions. 147 Nidoking, blah blah blah, knocked out, okay. I love everything about Nidoking except his size. Why is he so damn small? He's a short Nidoking. That one's kinda lame. She shouldn't date him, he looks kinda sketchy. Dude, shut up! I hate this sub. This one's an absolute trip. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Sponge, Bob the Builder, Square Jeans. Yeah, I'm sorry, no one calls Bob the Builder just Bob. Bob is Bob the Builder. He was the incorrect guy to use here, alright? It's SpongeBob the Builder, Square Jeans. That really flows with the song, doesn't it? What's a current trend you absolutely hate right now? Stanley Cups. Unfortunately, that's not going away anytime soon, thanks to hockey. Okay, sure, yeah, that one was hilarious. People who need title. People who need text and image. People who need text only. Was this made by a bot? Number 3 makes the most sense. I second this. He said third, not second. Okay, first of all, goddammit, idiot, he said number 3. Took a third of my brain cells to not die laughing at that. Did it really? Lexi. Wow. Lexi. Take my upvote already. God creates humans. Human creates Lord of the Rings. Now that's what I'm talking about. Transplant. Oh, you know what? There was actually a small part of me that expected something like this. A priest, a pastor, and a rabbit entered a clinic to donate blood. The nurse asked the rabbit, "What's your blood type?" "I'm probably a typo," said the rabbit. Gotcha. Gotcha. What's the worst vegetable? If the stories are true about being a guest of Jeffrey Epstein, my answer is Stephen Hawking. Look at this, 0 for both, and it's still here as part of the creme de la creme of this subreddit. Nobody else agreed! Before was, is. People learning English. Yeah, English is weird. If web browsers were literal. Yeah, we got Chrome, duh, perfect. Safari, alright, cool. Opera. I always forget that Opera still exists. That was the browser that, like, the weird / techie kids would try to get you to use in high school, and now it's still around. I'm impressed. I don't know what this one is, and I don't really care. Firefox, sure. This could have been cooler, though. Edge, shut the hell up with Edge. Get out of here. Wolves when they see the moon. Oh, I think I see what you... Hold on a second here. All right, had to look up the table of elements again really quick. Yep, okay, I get it. He is a math student. He assumed his girlfriend as X. This is truly what having an ex-girlfriend looks like. Well, we really stuck the landing with this subreddit, folks. What a good day. What a glorious day.
When you're late to the party, so you're trying to catch up, he just grabbed whatever he could find. I like that. He wanted to seem like he was fitting in, grabbed the first thing that he should have turned the bottle around, maybe. So that way we couldn't tell what it was, but, you know, blend in with your surroundings. I like this guy. Oh, man. Dude, there's no punchline. Oh, that's great. That's awesome. Have you heard the joke about the gaslighter? No. Yeah, you have. No, I don't. You've literally heard it already. I don't know. You're crazy. You're sick in the head. You've already heard the joke. What do you mean? You're the one who told me it, dude. I bought a box of matches and there's no component on the box to light the matches, just a printed out version of the striker patch. I mean, remove one match and that box will become a match lighter. Okay. All right. Send this guy to the president. He's wise. He's clever. Read the first 2 letters of my username. You clever motherfucker. No, his name is Hazelnut Car. You're not even getting that right. Or sorry, Hazelnut Car, not Hazelnut. Excuse me for being so incorrect. Boobs may not be funny, but they are the breast around. Take my upvote and leave. He's just collecting them. He's a farmer. He's a karma farmer. There is no dry seasons on Reddit if you're a karma farmer. And when I learned that a person I know is a lefty, my perspective on them slightly changes. Yeah, I found out my ex-wife was a lefty as she signed the divorce papers over some bullshit about me never paying her any attention. Well, you learn something new every day, don't you? The most popular Mario character in every US state. Well, let's see. Who do we got here? Based on Google Trend data, huh? We only got one state that has some Bowser love. What state is that? What is that, Rhode Island? Rhode Island a Bowser fan? No, that can't be. That's like Delaware, I think. Wait, no, that's the star. That's DC. That's Washington, DC. That's funny. Now, why is this an angry upvote? I'm having trouble understanding. Wait, where's Peach? In another castle. Oh, that's where the angry upvote is. I'm not even angry about that. That's great. That's awesome. That was a solid hook, line, and sinker. Fitting for a man named Fish. Napoleon was buried without his penis. Not unusual. I think most people get buried without Napoleon's penis, and it's just not fair. When I'm dead, I want to be buried with his penis. Give me it. I'll take it with me. Dick move. No, it... Well, you know, maybe it did. It did move because it's not with him. So you're absolutely right. Got a clown dollar in my change. Hey, good on you for using cash. It's very penny wise. Jail. Straight to jail. Is that even legal tender at that point? I like it. I like funny money. I appreciate this, but can I use this in a store or am I not going to be allowed to? I've been in 2 helicopter crashes and 1 plane crash. There's only a small group of people who have survived that many crashes. I'm also not a pilot. Well, it explains why you crashed so many times. Everyone loved it. Everyone started chuckling at this guy's comment. Decorated in awards like a veteran. Look at it. Good morning, baby. There she is, the love of my life, the girl of my dreams, my sleepyhead princess. I love you. Good morning. Thank you for being you and loving me. Well, that's so sweet. That's so nice. If he really wants to treat her like a princess, he should sell her in marriage to the King of Poland in exchange for troops to help enforce his land claims in Lithuania. That's all I'm saying. Sometimes Reddit's an okay place when we're talking about strategies to continue ruling in your kingdom. Absolutely. If your dog poops, pick it up, please. Whatever you say. Come on, boy. I'm just doing what the sign says. I honked at the car in front of me and this angry alpaca popped out. Now I'm not sure what to do. Tell him I'll pack up my bags and be on my way. That's great. That's awesome. I don't know what you, like, how would you react? You know what I mean? If just an animal like an alpaca pops their head out of the passenger side window when you honk. What's the proper response? Do you apologize? Is it a courtesy honk? I don't know. Oh, check it out. See these guys in auxiliary cables? They wouldn't be good they wouldn't be compatible, dude. And now you know how to tell who is who. Argentina after World War II. Yeah, I guess you could say this is a layered joke. That's a well-baked pun. Great job, guy. You know, I like to picture that they say these jokes and they're so smug, like at the keyboard. I really love it. I really love this subreddit. Oh no. Oh my God. How do you fix this? Dude, I hope they're okay. That's gotta suck. I was not ready for that. No, it was not. I don't think you could ever prepare an eye for that. 23 minus 220 multiplied by 1 divided by 2. It's 120. It's 5. Oh boy, hold on. Now I gotta look this up. See, when you give me math, I'm not gonna understand it. 230 minus 220. Okay, multiply that. What's 1 divided by 2? It's 0.5. Yeah, it is 5. Why would it be 120 unless you're not doing it PEMDAS style? I can't remember how to write 1, 1000, 51, 6, and 500 in Roman numerals. I'm livid. No, you're not. You wrote it all there. I like how this is in the all teen humor Tumblr account because I feel like as a teenager, this would have flown right over my head. I wouldn't have gotten this one as a teen. So, guess my IQ wasn't high enough for all teen humor. That's unfortunate. Oh no, look at it. They're replicating each other. Damn it. I mean, I want to argue against this, but yeah, you're right. They really are the same. Class visits aquarium. Me. Look, there's a Jewish kid. Oh no, you said the word. He's getting out of there. Good for him. Taking cover when applicable. In response to the bike prank video where people try to steal a bike and there's a seat malfunction where a rod. Use your imagination. Oh boy, yeah, right up there? Okay. Wrecked him. Damn near killed him. Yes, it did. Take my goddamn upvote. Proudly. Oh, dude, the wheels on Tabasco round and round. I loved that nursery rhyme, man. It is a little spicier in this version, but nothing wrong with that. She may as well be dressed as a nun. Wait, you don't think nuns are sexy either? Dude, Valak is scary. My kinks are none your business. Okay, you know, if you like Valak, dude, if that's your thing, that's your thing, okay? I'm not gonna judge. Halloween, a kid comes to the door with a sign, I love ceilings. What are you? A ceiling fan. Gave him all the candy, the entire bowl. Full-size candy bars, too. Ask for funny man Colin Mockery himself. He knows a thing or two about being silly. When you count, your lips don't touch till 1,000,000. I get there before 2. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Oh, dude, yeah, no, you're right. When you count that way, 3 Mississippi. My lips have touched 3 times counting that way. How does a non-binary samurai kill the enemy? How? They/them. Wasn't there a horror movie called that as well? Whatever happened to that movie? I never watched it. But I thought that was such a clever name, a clever title for a movie was They/them. I liked that. I need to watch that. I think Kevin Bacon's in it, so I'll watch it. I'll take a watch. Oh, see, now this I have seen. I have seen the One Piece live action, so I know Kobe. I know who that is. Your username is telling me a lot about you as a person. He probably gets called daddy a lot. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go. No, it's okay. It was silly. You could stay. Can't put anything in the bag because there's no space. You know, the irony is she still can't find her keys in that thing. Oh, we got a couple of clowns in here. I like it. Normal people when it's cold outside. Canadian lumberjack when it's cold outside. He has just a tiny little chainsaw. It's what happens. It shrivels up. Because, you know, there's no heat. Can anyone date this map? Whoa, that's a little fast, but sure. What's her name? I didn't think everyone was going to be, you know, open to it, but, you know, the name is Matthew Patrick. Unintentionally, with a Y at the end, so you can give it a rest, dog Surrey. Did they mean to put all the vowels in it, or was it done unintentionally? Take my upvote. And they got 69. No one dared upvote it after that. They got to the funny number and left it be. It's respectable. None of y'all know what propaganda actually is, do you? Yeah, it's when a British person takes a good look at something. It's a propaganda. I didn't say that quite right. I need to take a propaganda. That's what I'm saying, dude. Rare footage of a ghost caught on tape. Oh, dude, take that, non-believers. What do you guys say about that now? Can you call me a taxi at 7 a.m. tomorrow? Okay. Thanks, Dad. You're a taxi. But, hold on, why? Well, now I'm confused. Which one is Dad? Because you guys, the contact dad called you Dad. Oh, see, I got you. I've gotten you right where I got you, right where I want you. Can't fool me. This was done for karma. Park, stranger, your dog is unusual looking. Me, yeah, he's into bread. Duck waddles up. I'll tell you who else is into bread. He waddled up just now. It's this guy right here. Taylor Swift fans in Argentina have camped out in tents for 5 months in order to be front row at the Eras tour. People are very upset with us. Those Swifties, man, they are really intense. Boo! I love it, dude. This is the best. What was cool in 5000 BC that's still cool now? Using little pictures as text? Oh no! I didn't expect to get lost here, dude. It's like, sorry, but with even more fistfights somehow. Oh, so Monopoly. Saying that, you took a risk. He was asking for trouble. That joke was perfection. Lock them all up. We got 5 jokesters here, committing the capital offense of comedy. Throw away the key. Anyone have a clue? What's the joke here, please? I'm confused. What I like about this joke is that it never gets old. Oh, you take my damn upvote, you bastard. Oh, I get it. All right, I didn't understand it at first, but now it's making sense. That's silly. I like that. Give me a letter that's not in the alphabet. K. Thank you. It's not in the alphabet. I like that we've taken this guy's response, that the OP. I want to know what he said. I like this. Yeah, of course. Do you? Take my upvote and leave the room. Bye. Oh, and he's gone into the night. Why is the boat gay? Good question. Why is the boat gay? Because it likes kissing buoys, dude. Oh, no. That's okay. The boat can do whatever it wants. Tell me a joke. Okay, here you go. Have you ever tried to eat a clock? No. Okay. I hear it's pretty time consuming. All right, yeah, have your upvote. I don't care anymore. Thank you. I like how mad this guy is. Like, all right, you can have it. I don't want it. Best typo of the day. Go tit. Got it. Well, we went from championing a single boob to, being the, one breast cheerleader to affirming that we've heard the message. Fantastic. Why in the world is there a tomato on the train? Because it's the subway. Oh, yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. From 2006 to 2023, protect our wildlife before it's too late. Being taught is not the same as learning. I was taught not to touch a hot stove because I was assured it would hurt. But I learned not to touch a hot stove through personal experience. Well, maybe you're a bad listener. What? I said maybe you're a bad... Never mind. Oh, I hate you both. Have some upvotes. Thank you. How to troll? What is this, Terraria? I need to play more Terraria. I've been really into like Project Zomboid recently. That's kind of taken over my life. Project Zomboid and Fortnite. I need to get back into Terraria, especially if they have guides on how to troll. This is somehow wholesome? Wholesome. How dare you? Have an upvote and leave. I love that it's so transactional. It's really funny. I found something very unsatisfying with the new tough bricks texture. That's tough, buddy. Yeah, it is, and I don't like it. Can I see pictures of people who've built their TV into the wall? Thank you. Yeah, no problem. Oh, look at him. He's really proud of himself. If you had the chance to name Yoda's species, what would you name it? Lihihu. See yourself out. I don't get this one. Why is this one funny? I don't know Star Wars. I feel like the EmKay team would have also thought that I was a big Star Wars nerd. Listen, for future reference, because I've already said it, I'm not an anime nerd. I'm not a Star Wars nerd. I am a wrestling nerd. All right, you bring me something here of like Psycho Sid fucking his shit up, Kevin Nash ripping all of his quads over and over again. Show me pockets. Orange Cassidy with his pockets. That's what I want to see. Show me old Jim Cornette popping a blood vessel because he doesn't understand modern wrestling. That's what I want to see.
Canadian B, US B. Personally, I just want my body fixed. I hate having a disease that's written into my genetics. Type 1, 1. Well, that's the sort of joke you're only able to do one singular time forever. There is no doing this again. If you do, I hope you get downvoted into oblivion. Because much like what you typed, everybody gets one, right? Everybody gets that one. I mean, not everybody gets to do the joke once. You've already used it up for everybody in this case. So I guess that saying doesn't really fly here in the same sense. How are people getting 6 and 11? What's the answer? 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 times 0. The hell you mean it's 11? I don't know. I don't know any of this, man. Look, you throw any sort of equation at me, it's over. It's over. I can barely read numbers now, okay? You think I'm gonna be able to do an equation that, maybe a kindergartner could do? No, absolutely not. You have too much faith in me, my friend. For real though, just looking at this, I don't know. Like, a lot of folks just don't seem to understand the trouble that I and a lot of other people have with numbers. When someone says they hate math, what they really mean is they fundamentally cannot grasp the concepts being thrown at them because they're like just beyond what their brain is. And I know there's a bunch of you right now that are looking at this going, really? You're that stupid? Yeah, I guess. Yeah, yes I am. Does that make me any less than? No. I just, dude, it's way worse than people think it is. I'm not just making stuff up when it comes to numbers. Can't put anything in the bag because there's there's no space. At least you'll never forget your keys. So is Angryupvote essentially another dad joke subreddit? Is that what it is? Is that what it always was? Because that's what I'm getting from it. Once again, dad jokes rebranded as something else so there can be another place for people to go to get the exact same content they were already getting before. Now, where have I heard that before? Huh? I kid. Not that much, though. That's not my strong suit. Calling women's roast beef when balls literally look like ice cream scoops of elephant skin is insane. Ball skin Robbins. Thank you. I've never understood I've never understood mistreating people in general, but the whole let's make fun of how people's genitals look is very, very weird. That one is like a step in a different direction kind of weird. I don't get it. I mean, that's just it. That's it. I don't understand. I never understand any of it, though. Today at around noon, a vehicle was driven into the pool area of Club Fit on North State Road. Thankfully, no one was injured. While we do encourage carpooling, this is not what we had in mind. Have a safe weekend. What's it look like cleaning that up? I mean, obviously, like, you gotta get the car out, but I want to know what the process is for getting the car out. Do you have to open up the roof and get a crane? Do you gotta tow it out through the big hole in the wall? Like, I don't know. I would be immediately overwhelmed by this situation. If I was tasked as the one to help clean this crap up, I mean, obviously, you're going to have to drain the hell out of that pool and scrub everything down anyway. Thank goodness no one was hurt. My brain's just going a different direction. I'm really curious as to what the hell step one is here in rectifying this problem. I totally didn't just clean this and about to put the turkey in its casserole. Yeah. My sense of humor has changed a lot. I mean a lot over the years. This might have made me laugh my ass off 10 years ago, but it just doesn't hit the same for me anymore, man. And I don't think it ever will again. Maybe when I'm like in my 60s, if I make it that far. Probably won't make it that far, but if I do, maybe then I'll come full circle and enjoy this sort of thing again. But for now, I just don't. I see cute kitty. I think kitty cute, that's it. And then that's really all I'm seeing in this image is just a cute cat. That's all. I don't see past it. I can't. I am blind to the silly dad humor now. You win this round, cheese. Actually, that is a rectangle cheese. You are very correct on that. You are so right. It's actually almost square. It's almost. I mean, at least from this angle, it's clearly skewing it a bit. But it's almost even on both sides here, right? Although it would still be, what, some kind of rectangular trapezoid or something because of the dimension? I don't know. You're right. You're correct. But it still won this time. It still won. That must be some either ridiculously difficult to cut cheese or your knife is just awful. It's probably the knife. It is most likely the knife now that I think about it for longer than 2 seconds. If these two has a child, okay, their eyes would be perfectly spaced. Delete this. I can't even, what? Something now? Yeah, I can't see it. But okay, sure, yeah, whatever, dude. Also, glad to see Dudley's still out there doing something. Even though I don't believe either of these accounts are real, but good for him, man. I'd like to see all Harry... Wait, his name is Harry? How did I not know that? Is that... Hold on. Hang on just a minute. I gotta check. Yep, but wow, I had no idea. That's actually kind of crazy. That is actually kind of crazy. That he played Harry's evil shithead cousin. That's weird. Okay, gotta love it. Gotta love it. Also had no idea he's 36, dude. Wait a minute. Wait just a goddamn minute. You can't do this to me, man. No. Not true. He can't be that. He's still got to be like 20, right? Because that means I'm getting old. And that's not allowed. You can't do that. I can't get old. That's against the rules. Bro is pissed. Man carries away fridge he bought for girlfriend after catching her cheating. I mean, it's not like a full-size fridge, but I get it. You know how mad you gotta be to carry a refrigerator? Actually, he was pretty chill. No, really though. Why would I let her keep it? I mean, after discovering that, not gonna happen. I'm sorry. It's just not gonna happen. Ugh, whatever. My son's been eating electrical cords. What do? Ground him until he conducts himself properly. I'm starting to feel like a Grumposaurus Rex. I just don't find any of these funny anymore. I understand the humor. I totally get it. I see the humoristic value, for sure. I just personally, they don't make me giggle. Maybe we'll see one today where I do, but I guess I'm just that grumpy old guy that wants you to stay off my damn lawn. Probably not, though. Original image, cropped image, sarcasm. What's the sarcasm doing there? Wait, does the sarcasm have something to do with the fact that both images are a crop? You don't crop the crop. So I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't make much sense to me why sarcasm is there, but good. Oh wait, do you grow a crop of sarcasm? Is that where it is? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Do you also grow fucks over there? Before the crowbar was invented, crows would usually just drink at home. What is that comment for? What happened in this video that led you to make that comment? I'm really curious. Also, really cool response. Wait, hang on, scenic rights? Why is that the Pacific Drive logo? That looks like the Pacific Drive logo. I know it's not, but it looks like they either copied it or they copied it. What happened? Also, I agree with this guy. Get out and leave. Get the hell out of here, please. My dog got his head stuck. I thought the cup was blasting off. All right, yeah, this one's not dad joke material for sure. It's just true. It does look like the cup is rocketing off. This one is so old. I remember seeing this when I was, 13, 14, something like that? And I'm almost 93 years old now, so that should tell you how long ago this image was really circulating around online. Dude, it doesn't refer to guys. Anyone can be a dude, even women. Do you dudes? Y'all the dudes? Also, are we really gonna have this argument now? Really? We can use dude. It's fine. Who gives a shit? Why do we always have to have an argument for everything? Everything has to be a fight. Maybe just shut the fuck up. I mean, I know I can't do that because my job is to do the opposite of that. Okay, so I can't do it, but maybe other people can. Friend 1, where's the best place to stand during an earthquake? Friend 2, a doorway, a car, under the bed? Me, an intellectual. I never thought about it that way, but I'm almost certain that nothing would happen. These things suck so hard. Look, if you're playing Tower Unite, which you should play because it's in 1.0 right now, it's finally fully released, you should play that. Unless you're playing Tower Unite, these games just aren't it. They're not. They suck ass, they look alluring, but no. And I don't believe, even if the big one hits, a single goddamn token is gonna fall. I don't believe it, not for 1 second. Leave me alone. Okay, he looks exhausted. This has the same energy as the old, why did the bike fall over? Because it was too tired joke. It's the same damn joke. Okay, it's not the same joke. It just has similar, it's not really funny energy. Right? Right. Okay, I think we can all agree on that. Looks more like he's got a hefty pair of binoculars there, doesn't it? I was once a flat earther. I decided to walk to the edge to prove the hypothesis, but in the end, I came around. Ah, no, I see. I like it. I like that one a lot. This one's good. Again, not making me laugh my ass off, but I think it's pretty decent. You know, I had not seen this one before. Unless we did and I forgot. By this point, I've seen so many of these. I've probably looked at over 10,000 images, maybe even 15,000 images over the last 5 years, right? Probably. I think it's actually been just over 5 years. I think we passed the 5-year mark for me being here, which is crazy. Thank you so much for continuing to watch. I appreciate you. But I don't recall having seen this one before. Let's see. Raise a glass to freedom. Something they can never take away, no matter what they tell you. Sorry, is that flag what huh? Okay, but how do they get the stripes and the liquids to stay where they are? Like the trans flag, for example. How do you have blue on the bottom and then on top? What the hell are we drinking? Gender fluid. Ew, but take the upvote. No, that is a good answer. What's that flag on the far right? Why do I not recognize that one? Or I feel like I do recognize that one, but I don't at the same time. You know what I'm saying? It looks like something else. I just can't quite put my finger on it. Anyway, yeah. Have you guys ever had gender fluid before? It's pretty tasty, gotta admit. USA, are you all right? I mean, more than half of us are having a great time. I don't believe for 1 second they are. No, I don't believe for 1 second, beyond being able to make people feel bad and make them feel pain, that they're having a decent time at all. They're getting a cold dose of all kinds of reality, up and down. Very, very soon, it's really going to start settling in. Once the fun part, I guess, is kinda over, which should be soon enough, it'll really settle in that treating this like it's a football game isn't quite what they expected it to be, I'm sure. Because it's much more catastrophic than it was 9 years ago. Can you draw me a green pig in a desert in a witch's hat? A ham sandwich. You know what? The sandwich part. I think there was a book that my mom read to me as a kid about a sandwich. Am I right on that? And also, hey, check this out. Doesn't look like it was using an AI model to do this. This is what you should just do. You just ask artists. Now, they're not going to do stuff for free. They shouldn't have to do stuff for free, but if they're in the mood to, they'll be thousands of times better. And if this is somehow an AI image, well, then the whole thing is ruined and I'm back to being depressed. But this looks old enough to not be. Homework is simply unpaid overtime for kids. Yes, and And jokes aside, I don't see how it's beneficial. I genuinely don't see how taking away what little goddamn free time those kids really have between needing to go to bed, do what they're told 24/7, and go to school. I mean, look, I know a kid has much more free time than an adult does, right? We've got a lot more responsibility. We have things we need to do, but why take away from the experience of being a kid further to do something that even the parents have to take time out of their day to also help with the homework 9 times out of goddamn 10. And a lot of the times they don't even know how to help because they've been out of school so long they forgot it, because how we run school here in the United States is embarrassing and stupid and doesn't work at all. Let's be goddamn real about that. We let kids go hungry, for crying out loud. We do everything wrong in schools over here. Homework is goddamn stupid. It's more work for the goddamn teachers. It's more work for the goddamn parents, and it takes away from the experience of being a kid that much goddamn more. We're already making children get up at like 7 in the morning, sometimes earlier, to make it to school on time. Blah, 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 blah. You've heard it before. It's stupid. It's pathetic. This place sucks. My girlfriend borrowed $5,000 from me. After years, when we separated, she returned exactly $5,000. I lost interest in that relationship. Yes, but you didn't lose money on that relationship. We gotta stop talking about interest, all right? Interest. I'm tired of this shit, all right? Okay, yeah, I know what the joke is. It's just not funny, and I don't care. Went to the forest that makes you have multiple pronouns and accidentally touched some poison ivy there. Now I'm itchy. Ah, there you go. That's a good... I like that one a lot. That one's fun. That one's really fun. Again, I'm not laughing, but I think that's the highest quality one we've seen so far. Clever. I would not have thought of that in a billion years. That's just good. That's just good old-fashioned fun right there. It's okay to believe in life after love. Share if you agree. Oh, I hate you. By the way, that is a great song. Like, the song itself and how it's put together might not be the best in the world. It might be a little grating. You might not like auto-tune, even though I'm pretty sure that's the first song to ever use it, at least fully. But just listen to those lyrics. It's a good song, okay? There's a Like a Version cover done of that song that it really made it hit home how good it really is. Because I was never a fan of the original song itself because of how it sounded, but it's good. That's all I'm saying. It's good. Shares the real damn deal. Doctor, your body has ran out of magnesium. Me? OMG. Maybe you need to get some. Maybe you need to get some more. Also, isn't that just milligrams? I'm so tired. Guys, I'm really tired. I know it shows. It has to show. I know there have been at least a few of these where my energy just doesn't exist anymore, right? I don't know. Do you know 33.3% of people failed the exam? I didn't fail it. I didn't either. Phineas or Ferb failing and you failing are independent events. You still have a 33.3% chance of failing, not 100%. Yes, that is true. Thank you for letting me know, Phineas, Ferb, and the mysterious third voice out there that began talking to me in the last panel of this image. I'm not uncomfortable in any way, shape, or form. Ha ha! Help me, guard. Get in your cell. Me? You can't make me. You don't run this cell. Rips off mask to reveal mitochondria. Actually, I do. Well, Powerhouse and Who's in Charge are different. All right? Might be like the Powerhouse, sure. But are they the bouncer? Are they the king? Are they the president of this cell? I don't think so, decent pigeon. So maybe go back to the drawing board 12 years ago when you probably made this tweet if you're still around. Probably not. Tell me music is a bad career choice one more time. Violins is not the answer, my friend. Ha ha ha! Oh, I hate this sub a lot. I'm gonna be honest with you. I hate it. I think I'm just jaded after all this time in many, many ways, in many, many aspects. I'm definitely not who I was, for sure. We change, and I'm starting to think I've begun to change for the worse, guys. I'm a little worried. Doctors remove 600 nails from man's stomach. Who sits down and eats 500 nails and then goes, you know what would hit the spot right now? 100 more nails. There is a lot we don't know about this image. If it's real, which I feel like it's not, but let's say it is for the sake of this video, what happened? Did this guy actually sit down and just eat a bunch of nails? Did he shove them up his ass and somehow they climbed all the way up there? Like, what happened? They climbed to his stomach from his butt? I doubt it, but I don't know. I don't know what happened here. This is kind of insane. 600 nails? What the hell did you do? Isn't that like, at a certain point, it is just like, we gotta cut you open and start taking stuff out, man. You're not passing these either direction. How many of you sleep naked at night? As far as I know, there are no clones of myself, so I'd say 1. I don't know, man. I've tried. Just can't do it. It doesn't feel right. I'm sorry. I don't know what it is. I know a lot of people are like, no, it's naked or nothing for me. And then the real psychos are the ones out there that wear full pajamas. I'm talking, you've got like the silk button-up shirt, the baggy pajama pants. I don't know how people like that exist. They scare me the most, but I don't know. I feel like 99% of us just underwear. That's it. You're forced at gunpoint to do one of these not safe for work things. What will you decide to do? Warning, this is very, very not safe for work. Are you, yup, the joke's exactly what you thought, not wear protective headgear to a construction site, stand on a rolling chair to fix a light bulb, handle corrosive chemicals without gloves, not place a wet floor sign on and not clean up a wet floor, work outside while there's lightning, leave loose items such as wires or trash on the ground? If I'm forced at gunpoint to do one of these things, I'm probably going to not place the wet floor sign after not cleaning up the wet floor. That sounds like the least not safe for work of all of these to me. A tram just derailed and crashed into an Apple store in Oslo, Norway. Doesn't matter, it only broke windows. Cha-ching! Is that an Apple store? Oh, wait, no. Wait, is it? Hold on, that doesn't look like an Apple store. That looks like a store that might sell apples. Oh wait, no, is that the Apple logo right there? Is it the tiny little sign that's like 4 pixels long? Is that what we're talking about? I guess we are. So sure, I suppose that counts as well. Alrighty then, what do you know? Obese is being censored now? LOL. It is heavy language. God, stop doing that. Angryupvote. Okay, shut up. Just shut up. I'll kill you. I'll do it, man. I'll kill you, man. I'll do it. I've done it before. For less. The tallest tree in Wales was damaged by lightning, and instead of cutting it down, a chainsaw artist decided to do this as a symbol of the tree's last attempt to reach the sky. It's a palm tree now. Well, I mean, it's a lot more than just a palm tree. It's got everything. It's got all the phalanges, all right? Not just a palm. So maybe do some more fact checking, you loony. That is really cool, though. I like that a lot. It's a nice gesture and totally wouldn't scare the living shit out of me if I were walking through the woods at night for any reason and I saw that. Just think about that for a minute. Seeing that at night, pointing your flashlight around as you walk through the woods for some reason in complete darkness and notice a giant hand. Sobs. Hey, what's up, Wendy? Pan left. No! Oh, that's good. That one's good. I think that's my second favorite. That's my second favorite out of this entire batch. I may not be the biggest fan in the world of this sub right now, but I've had a couple things pop out as kind of fun. I like this one. It's cute. I think that's all they really end up being for me in the end is cute, you know? That says more about me than anybody making the joke, though. People are calling man who scaled down a 19-story building after a fire in Philadelphia the real-life Spider-Man. That's not Spider-Man, that's Peter Parkour. I don't believe Ryan Reynolds made this joke. It seems plausible, but I don't believe it, you know? I've seen a lot of screenshots of Ryan Reynolds making jokes or whatever on Twitter over the years, and I've never seen evidence that it's actually real. Mainly because I haven't gone searching through his Twitter account because I really don't give it. So, you know, it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. No, hold on. Ah, pew pew. Gotcha. I don't know why this had to be Princess Leia, but no, I got it. I had to get there. I always forget that the benches in churches are often called pews. I don't know why or where that word came from, why we stick with it, but hey, it's there nonetheless. I've lost 3 of my sisters. They're all non-binary now. How? Wait, how do you call in English non-binary siblings? With a phone. I mean, or just by yelling their name out. I mean, what are their names? It's that simple. 9 times out of 10, it's that simple. Can I see pictures of people who all have their TV built into the wall? Thank you. No problem. I mean, that is what they asked for. That is literally what they asked for. Can I see pictures of people who have their TV built into the wall? Not, can I see pictures of the TV that you have built into your wall? They just fundamentally f***ed up the question. I gotta say, yesterday I saw a book called How to Solve 50% of Your Problems. So I bought 2 books. This would only solve 75% of your problems though. So yeah, how many books am I gonna have to buy in order to solve 100% of my problems? Like 20? Man, I think something like this is, I know it wasn't this meme exactly, but I've seen some stuff in the past that really hit home because for some strange reason I wasn't taught proper percentages in school. Really learning how percentages work. And I know that at least a little over half of the United States citizens would probably just argue that this isn't how it works because they don't understand either. But yeah, percentages work way different than a lot of us have either been led to believe or just have told ourselves they work. I don't know why. I know why, but it's just kind of crazy. The fundamental misunderstanding of how percentages work is crazy over here in the US. So I decided to try an avocado for the first time, and this thing tastes terrible. I think I have invoked Hispanic wrath, because people keep replying in Spanish. I mean, I suppose. You know what? That does make me really curious. Just biting into an avocado, what's that like? I know I've mentioned to you guys that, once when I was a kid, I just ate a potato. Like apple style. Rinsed it off, just ate a potato. It definitely leaves a starchy film in your mouth. Not pleasant, doesn't taste bad, it's just weird. It's weird. But hey, yummy, more potassium than a banana by far, by the way. But I wonder how awful the texture would be with the rough skin on the outside, the soft inside. Hopefully you didn't bite into the giant pool ball in the middle. I am curious. One of these days, I'd also like to just say that I've also bitten into an onion, Shrek style. Just, I will be upset. I will not enjoy it. But I don't know, it'd be funny. Blind woman told to get off the bus because guide dogs can't be black. What? Imagine being blind and the bus driver's like, you can't come in here, guide dogs aren't black. And you're just there like, what the f*** black? Rosa barks. That's weird though, like what does that mean? Like who the hell says that? Guide dogs have to be a specific breed. No, you're just a dumbass. My son at 16, bedtime is 9. He has no phone and no internet access without a parent sitting in the room. Then it is limited to an hour maximum. There are parental passcodes on the TVs and he can only watch certain TV programs. Crazy that those are going to be the exact rules you follow in the nursing home. Yeah, that's pathetically strict. That is like pathetically strict. They're going to learn how to get past all of it. And they won't want to talk to you very much when they leave home. A man who was attacked and beaten outside a bar turned into a math genius. Jason Paget was once a jock who never made it past pre-algebra. He looks like a jock. But after the injury, he started seeing the world in pixelated geometric shapes, understood the concept of pi, and had a sudden ability to hand-draw complex fractals. None of that sounds like being a math genius to me. Understood the concept of pi? Knocked some sense into him. One adult ticket, please. I can tell you're 3 sheep in a trench coat. Are you sure? Yes. Look. 1, 2, 3... They have to be jumping. They gotta be jumping over the fence. That's the rule. This is a stop sign. Get out. Thai men's national team meets Taiwan women's national team. But who won? It was a tie. Screw you. Have my like. I don't want your like. I know where... Wait, what? I know where the transgender mice are. They're the ones who attached computers carrying the entire IT industry on their back. What makes them trans? Removable balls. Oh. Well, you don't just put them back in, though, after a cleaning. I don't wanna. Weevil Wagyu. Oh, okay, someone did it for me. Thank you. I appreciate you. When I pack too much for a short trip, 11 pants. No. No one overpacks the pants. All right, we all overpack underwear or socks. Like we think we're going to fit our pants 4 times a day, and it's somehow going to leak down into our socks as well. So we really overpack that part of everything. Applause. Oh, it's supposed to be a round of applause. I get it. I'm not gonna upvote it though. I wonder how much 1 terabyte can hold. Basically, since an hour of footage is a gigabyte, and 1 terabyte is equivalent to 1,000 gigabytes. So, in a way, it would be a few days long video. I don't think a terabyte could hold anything. It doesn't have any arms. Okay? Again, I wouldn't upvote that at all. I wouldn't upvote it angrily. I wouldn't upvote it sarcastically. I wouldn't. You're the most average girl here. Wow, you're mean. No, you are. You see, Batman was able to hit the ball because he was holding a bat. That's why they call him Batman. Take your thumbs up and think about what you've done. Why do I... God damn it. Maybe I'm just not in the mood today. Maybe I'm not in the right headspace to appreciate some of this humor right now. Batman, the Batmobile won't start. Check the battery. What's a Terry? Ha! I get it! I'm gonna lose it, guys. I'm gonna lose it, guys. You wake up with $1 billion mysteriously in your bank account. What's something you still refuse to buy? That I got $1 billion out of thin air. Now that right there is a smart man. I can move diagonally on this floor. Yes. Yes, you can. What happens when you get taken, though? Does someone just punch you out? Do they kill you? Do you have to go stand in the corner? How does that work? Your results aren't good. Can I see them? Probably not. Oh, God damn it. Guys, Guys, can you help me? You know I'm being trapped here against my will, right? You know I'm not choosing to be sitting at my desk right now. There's a guy wearing an EmKay executive suit with a gun, and I'm really scared. Nobody is born cool, except, of course, Born Cool. Okay, all right, that one I can dig. Dude 1, hey bro. Dude 2, yeah bro. Can you pass me that pamphlet? Bro, sure. Okay, we have to admit, this is probably one of the best tweets ever made. Genius, love it. It's really hard to hit that level of tweet perfection. Mwah! Orthognathic surgery is amazing. Okay. To anyone who can't afford this, chin up. Son of a bitch. What is the most pointless thing that actually exists? Circles. You sly son of a... They're not sly. That's not a sly, clever, amazing, incredibly high IQ response. I have a 4-leaf clover in my wallet. It keeps me lucky. Ooh, be careful that it doesn't get squished too much. You wouldn't want to press your luck. That was clover. Oh, you guys. I think we need to stop for a little bit and talk about my mental health. What do you think, man? What do you think? What we see? What animals with a larger color range than ours see? Whoa! Now that is impressive. For 24 hours, all crimes are legal. What crimes will you be committing? None, because they're now legal. Exactly. If all crimes are legal, how can I commit any? I'm just gonna go do stuff that's morally questionable. Okay, I'm not gonna go do stuff that's morally questionable. I'm gonna hunker down in my house and hope to God that it gets ignored. Double tap on your screen. Yep, that actually tracks. You want to hear a Van Gogh joke? All right, here goes. Oh, that's just mean. You're a mean person. Einstein developed a theory about space, and it was about time, too. Why is this not like the dad joke subreddit? I shaved my eyebrows. It looks horrible. Ah, I see. You don't? Well, I'm not gonna help you. Some people enjoy a day off on the 4th of July, but not fire. Fire works on the 4th of July. Yeah, he does, baby. And he better continue to do it. Does this count? What the hell? I don't know why it would count. How bright is this light bulb? You know, this mofo dropped one song and dipped. Who the hell is this? That's somebody that we used to know. Also, no, he didn't drop a song and dip. How do you find someone so unhinged on Hinge? Hinges go both ways. Bro, it's too early for this nonsense. God damn it, just take it. Yeah, hinges go both ways. Yeah, okay. Inspired by true events. Pheasant Island. Inspired by true events. The divorce of my parents. That one hit harder. Dad hits hardest. Well, I could see why the divorce occurred. Hotel I'm staying in was a bank before. Safe still in men's toilet. That's where they hide the good shit. Why would you need to hide it? Wouldn't you want the good shit on display? I can't believe you made me read this with my own 2 eyes. Now I need the Lysol. Once again, it's a terrible day to be literate. If reading makes you sick, are you illiterate? Guys, laugh. Start in IT and network with the security team, and also security with the network team. No. My wife is making me do this stupid parade. Someone kill me now, please. Is this real? Yeah, you can tell it's a tweet from the 60s because of the aging. That's right. Any tweets from way back then are starting to have this goofy looking hue to it. Kind of like the old newspapers from the day, you know? You remember. Lollipops are so weird. You flavor your own spit, then drink it. Listen here, buddy, you come at us with this today. I was having a good day, and then I read this. Screw you. I mean, it's not just lollipops that are like that. A lot of hard candies are like that. Every damn time. Scrolling past this meme, noticing the fact that this meme is too big. Opening the meme to see the rest of it. It's actually, yep, no, I was prepared. Just got punched in the face for being named Mark. That's gonna leave, that's gonna leave a mark. Marry a man who says, let me discuss it with my wife first. Not because he is weak, but because he respects and value your opinion. Don't marry a man who says, I'll discuss it with my wife first, because he's already married. That's a good point. You know what? You've really got a point there. You've opened mine eyes. Average Marvel fan. Oh boy, here we go. Oh, wait a minute. This is anything but average, though. Sure, it's a Marvel fan, but you can't say that it's an average Marvel fan. It's a little above that. Two windmills are in a field. One windmill says to the other, "What type of music do you like?" The other windmill replies, "Well, I'm a big metal fan. Take your up arrow and f*** off. Yes, please, don't ever come back here again." Oh, look, more fungi. Does your phone storage even have mushroom left? What's the worst male name? Any of the Dens. Braden, Jaden, Payden, Raiden, Sladen, Quaden, Okaden, etc. ad nauseum. Well, oh, yeah, see, Okaden, right there. Okaden. I was right. The opposite of wrong is left. The opposite of... Oh, I see what you're laying down. I don't like you, though. This amazing sculpture is called The Caring Hand and is located in Switzerland. It's a palm tree. I hate you. I think we all do. What do you have against people who live near borders? Are you a racist? Almost. He's borderline racist. Ooh. Delightful. Whatever our souls are made of, you and me are gonna end up stuck in the same ice hole. The hole is sealed? Mother of God. What's the least spoken language in the world? Sign language. Yeah, I don't like you. I got an email saying, at Google Earth, we can even read maps backwards. And I thought, that's just spam. This is goddamn stupid. It's my new favorite joke, and I'm telling everyone this joke. I hate to be a stickler, but why is Jesus wearing a cross? Spoiler alert, turn I'm sorry communications into thank you communications. Instead of saying sorry I'm late, say thank you for waiting. Instead of saying sorry for rambling, say thanks for listening. It's minor, but it'll put you and whoever you're speaking to in a better, positive mindset. Thank you for your loss. Yeah, thank you for taking one for the team. Those of you who have sex with your friends, why? 'Cause f*** 'em. That's why. I mean, yeah though. What's the problem? I feel like this isn't a big issue, right? 'Cause f*** 'em. 1 week of ticks from my... Oh my god. Only mildly infuriating? This must really tick you off. No, really though, that is frickin' scary. Ugh. I just... No thank you. Oh, a tie lamp. What's the joke? Should have bought it. It really ties the room together. Nope, you're wrong. You're wrong. Does Yemen know about their embassy? Honestly, not sure. What do you mean you're not sure? I'm getting out of here before I die.